joys of living in Minnesota and having an old car that doesn't have a starter. So no snow melts off and you gotta brush it all off. Thankfully it's not too cold out. This is why I like when it snows, because then it's warmer. But yes, not so bad. Should be a pretty snowy weekend, which will be kind of fun. Perfect for decorating and getting in the holiday mood. Hi everyone, happy Friday, day 5 of Vlogmas. We made it through the whole week. It feels good. It feels good for it to be Friday and for the weekend to be here. It's snowy here in Minnesota, where I live in a small town called Winona, and I had to clean off my car. I did not wear boots today. I didn't bring a hat. Thankfully had gloves with me. When I left work today, I had to clean off my car, but with the snow means warmer temps, which is a relief. So these below zero temps at the beginning of December just were not what anybody wanted. So it feels much nicer and it's really pretty outside. So it made nice for decorating. I got a tree up, my second tree. So I put a tree in my studio. I have one in my main living area, and I put a few more decorations out there tonight too. And then I have 2 more trees to go yet. So I will pull those out of storage tomorrow and get those put up. Yeah, it's fun. And did a little bit of dyeing. Let's see, it's 7 p.m. right now. I still have to eat dinner. I'm just not hungry tonight. So I'll maybe have some cheese and crackers later if I do get hungry later. But I had a really bad headache today. I think I have this thing that I get migraines, like very light migraines, sometimes really heavy, whenever we have the really strong barometric pressure changes. And today was one of those days. We were going from the extreme colds to like the damp, wet weather, the snow, a 30 plus some degree change in temperatures, and then the humidity levels changed and all these things changed, and massive headache, migraine, sinus issues. And so I feel much, much better. I worked today, but after about 3 hours at work, I was like, I just have to turn all the lights off. So I took some more aspirin and meds, and I turned off the lights, and I had a pair of sunglasses in my office and sat that way. And that definitely helped, and just kept taking fluids and used a bunch of ice packs. So by about 2 o'clock, I was feeling normal again, which is great. But when that happens, I just don't feel, I have zero appetite. But maybe later tonight, so we'll see. But otherwise, I'm getting a lot of other stuff done, which is great. I feel so much better. So thankfully for that. I wanted to, now that we have time and I feel more awake and alive, I wanted to show you, I have my little stash of things right over here. I wanted to show you a few more things that I purchased when I have a few more. I'll show you. Okay. I have a lot more, or not a lot more, but a little bit more that I purchased when I was in Arizona. Sorry. When I was down in Scottsdale. Oh my gosh. Maybe I'm not totally recovered. When I was in Scottsdale over Thanksgiving, I spent part of my Wednesday and then a good chunk of my Saturday, small business Saturday, at Nicole's shop, a yarn parlor, or the yarn parlor. Gorgeous shop. If you're in the area, in the Arizona area, anywhere, absolutely go visit. And then on Sunday, my friend Ellen and I met for breakfast in a small town called Carefree, Arizona. And it's out in the country, but it's a great, I love the little town. It's close to Cave Creek. It's like biker heaven. If I ever lived there, I would live in that area because there's lots of country roads and you're out of the big city, you're out of the crazy traffic, and it's great for motorcycle riding and Sunday and regular driving too. I mean, it's just gorgeous scenery. But Ellen and I met up there for breakfast, and then right around the corner, had plans to go to this other little yarn shop, but we had no idea, like it was literally right around the corner. So that worked out very nicely. But then, so after we finished, we went to this other shop that had just opened 2 weeks ago, and it's called Compass and Crow, and it's owned by another fabulous young gal. Her name is Marissa, and she has a very cool background. She is an artist by trade, and her husband they're painters, but not like painters of like canvas and that. They paint helmets, like race helmets and motorcycle helmets and skydiving helmets and all these like really cool helmets. And they did that for years, and she's really cool. I'm looking forward to getting to know her more too. But anyways, we stopped into her shop. She's now a yarn dyer, and she'd always wanted to do that if they stopped doing their other career. And so they switched paths. So she's opened a shop. She has her own yarn there, and then she's bringing in other yarns too. And so I want to show you what I picked up at her shop. I got a skein of her yarn. I couldn't decide. She has beautiful colorways. I couldn't decide what I wanted. So I selected one skein of a DK weight. It is fingering weight. Oh, whoops. Fingering weight. Oh, even better. Now I thought this was DK. Oh, now I have great options. Okay, perfect. Now I can make a shawl. I was thinking, oh shoot, I only got DK, so now I can only do like a cowl or something small. Great, now I can do a shawl. But this is 50% silk and 50% superwash merino. And it is so this is her label. That's probably backwards. So Compass and Crow Studios. And I'll post her information in there, but it is just stunning. I love it so much. It's like a purpley navy blue with a little bit of gray, but I love how silk takes to dye. It just creates a really neat finish. I'm looking forward to seeing what this looks like once I get it caked up and start playing with it some. So I purchased that from Marissa. And then she is the only shop in the area that also has been able to bring in the brand Knitting for Olive. And Knitting for Olive has from Denmark, and they have some beautiful yarns. I have never owned any before, never knit with it before, always admired it. And so I went ahead and bought a couple skeins or a couple little balls. I got 2 colors, but like a mohair and a fingering, and I'm going to hold them together. And I'm going to update a cowl pattern of mine with these. And yeah, so I think these will be really pretty together. So a taupe color, and then it's called Soft Blue is this one, and Trench Coat is this color. Yes, I'm very excited about these. And I'm excited to use Knitting for Olive. I've never used their products before, and they're really pretty. So I've always admired them, never known what to do with them, and thought, what the heck, why not take a plunge? And I'm really excited about this too with Marissa. And her and I have something that we're plotting as well. More information on that to come down the road. So I also wanted to show you, last night I mentioned that I had also caked up some yarn to knit some socks. And I still have my 2 sock sets that I opened up on Monday, and I haven't caked those up. They're still right here. but they will get caked up this weekend. That is the plan. I'll put them in that other basket. But I caked up one of mine that I had been looking at because I want to knit a new sample of my spring rain sock pattern. And so I caked up this little set right here. So this is ready to go now. Ready to go. The only problem is I literally turned my place upside down yesterday, trying to find my case that has all of my size 1 and 0 needles in it. I don't know where it is. It must have fallen behind something in my closet where I keep all of my needles. So these are ready to go. I just have no needles, but I have a lot of them. Where they are, I have no idea. So hopefully I will do some cleaning this weekend, and then I will be able to find them and get back to work on those and knit some other socks because I want to start knitting some socks. I need more socks in my life. I don't have any. I have too many samples and none in my sock drawer. Very few in my sock drawer. So I wanted to update you on our Advent shawl too. And I started day 4. Yay. So I'm pretty well caught up. So we have day 1. I need to find my longer size 4 needle too. All I can find is my 24-inch needle. So this is awfully small. But so here's day 1. And then we have day 2 is this little lace pattern here. Day 3 is garter. And then day 4 is going to be like this basket weave rib type pattern. So I'm just getting started with it. Day 4 should be finished tonight, and then I will add that to yesterday's vlog. So you'll have the instructions for that, but otherwise day 1, 2, and 3 are already in place. If anybody wants to cast on, there are all the details you need there. So I'm really loving how this is all coming together with this little fade here. So I'm anxious to see what Heather had dyed up for us for today for color number 5. So here you can see this a little better. This was yesterday's color, a little bit of a darker rose. And with that, why don't we open up day 5 and see what we will have here and see if we're still gonna have another pink color or if we're going into a new shade. And we're headed into new shades now. Oh my goodness, isn't this fabulous? I can't wait to see what this looks like in the daylight, and I think it's blowing out for you all right now. Maybe that's a little bit better. It's like a peachy rosy pink, so that's gonna be fun. Oh, I can't wait. It's definitely very rich. I'll get pictures of all of this tomorrow in real light, so we have a better look of it all. I know I've said that all week. I just haven't been able to be home during the daylight hours, so we will do that tomorrow. All right. Fiber. Aren't these so cute? All sitting there? I love it. Okay, day 5 is Hakuna Matata. So we will open. Oh, wait. Okay, here we go. I almost went and opened the wrong one. So here's day 5. Oh, this is fun. I like this one too. Let me get it out of here. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is like totally Hakuna Matata. I love it. Check this out. Purples, pinks, oranges, little fire in there. This is awesome. Oh, I'm very excited. I love these. Vanessa and Heather did a great job. I must say I'm hooked. So look how great that is. Cannot wait. Cannot wait to spin, you guys. It's been a minute. I will hopefully get to that tomorrow. I've been doing a little bit of dyeing tonight when I got home. I needed to finish some colors so that they're ready for some samples that are being made. And I wanted to get those finished and done so I can get those shipped out tomorrow. And that's about it. That's all I have going on tonight, which is exciting. I think that's like about it. I got my tree decorated in this room, and I will just work on knitting on this shawl then for the rest of the evening so I can get day 4 finished, and then day 5 instructions will match day 3. It's going to be a garter section again. I'm going to do every other day will be a garter section. That way we get a little bit of a break, and if somebody needs to catch up a little bit, there's a nice simple section in there for easy catch up. But yes, that's pretty much it. It's Friday night. I think I might actually have a glass of wine and see what's on Netflix. Maybe watch a holiday movie. Or, maybe I'll just turn The Holiday on. Gosh, I love that movie. So maybe I'll watch that. We'll see. Maybe there's something new on Netflix. Otherwise, my fallback is always watching The Holiday. I never get tired. Let me know what like holiday movies you like. I'd love to hear. Drop it in the comments. Let me know if there's a new show that you've caught lately that you've watched that's really fun and you would recommend. Let's share. Oh, I also want to mention too, I will pop some images in here too on Instagram today. I posted some fun mini projects of other fabulous designers, both knit and crochet, that just kind of give some other ideas of things that you can do if you're opening like countdown projects right now, boxes right now, or if you have a bunch in your stash and you want to work on something simple now or start planning for after the holidays for the new year when you have some time, like downtime after you're done with all your gift knitting and that. So I will share a little roundup of what those were here too, just to give everybody some ideas and introduce you to some other designers in case you aren't familiar with them too. Give them a follow, check them out. They all have some beautiful designs and great work. So anyways, happy Friday, friends. I hope you enjoy this first eve of your weekend, and we will chat soon, and I will be back with you tomorrow. Good night.